fourth on the programme, and race number 4, we're back on the all-weather here for a Class 5 over the 1,800 metres, headed by Celestial Arrow. Drops into Class 5 for the first time. Double point last start winner on the surface over the 1,650. Got Dynamic Lions, he's a maiden after 12 starts so far. Furious Pegasus was behind Double point last time out. He was favourite on that occasion as well. Winningly also coming out of that race. Happy Friendship, who's a course and distance winner. That's a while ago, but Joe Moreira jumps on board. And My Folks, 0 from 24. Good friend of yours, Brad, as well. We're an old friend. Makes his all-weather debut.
It's not my friend list anymore, Andrew. He'll be on the retirement list shortly, I'm tipping. He's on a rating of 11. Faithful Boy winningly noted front runners. Faithful Boy has the advantage of the inside gate here for Vincent Ho, who found a little bit of form on Wednesday night. Jimson, the famous should he step, can roll forward. It is Class 5. It's a long race. They'll take a while to sort out here, and that'll produce speed.
Here's now Best J Triumph's the one we're looking at. He's the one going on of the green saddle cloth. Deja Vu to be racing in the next race, and he's a big chance. But I thought it wasn't a bad piece from Best J Triumph. He just took off and he worked okay, and then he backed it up with this. So it was two reasonably pieces of good work from him. He'll be at big odds as well. I found this quite a tricky race, to be honest with you. But he did go nicely enough if you want to take him. There's the usual suspects in here, Class 5. Like this piece of work from Happy Friendship. He's come up favourite as well. He's going nice. You see Joe Moreira has jumped the board as well, so that might be a clue in itself. Just got his head up at the end, but he's a horse Michael Freeman's got going nicely. Here was the second piece of work with assistant trainer Carol Yu aboard. It's going nicely as well. So he's had two decent workouts leading into this particular contest. I think he's ready to go for this one, and Joe on as a pointer. Punters agreeing at the moment.
Yeah, he's the early favourite. This is the first leg of the triple trio. Just over 1.4 million goes into the pool, to an estimated return again in the region of the $4 million mark for the triple trio. Horse we're going to start with is the last start winner, Double Point. That's winningly out in front. That's what he did the same at start before as well. It was a catch me if you can tactics, but Double Point let down and did.
Yeah, Casper's had a decent few weeks, hasn't he? And didn't this join in like they were standing still? Double Point charged to the lead, and if you didn't think and didn't know that he was Class 5, you'd be saying he'd be winning again. But he is Class 5, and they're not real consistent, these horses, but I'm going to take the chance that he can win again, because he just put them away very quickly and was super impressive.
Yeah, got him in the numbers for sure. You know, if he can put two together, then if he repeats that, he should.
That's the big question.
Yeah, that's the question. Yeah.
It's a real juggling act.
It is. Gets up from the 1,650 to the 1,800 metres. That gives a little bit of room for manoeuvre as well, I think, to a certain extent. So that's Double Points, and of course there's a handful behind him as well. This is Rock the Tree and Best J Triumph at the Valley.
Yeah, now Rock the Tree's run pretty well on the surface before. On the all-weather, he's been placed 3 occasions. So, and he's in form. He did win this particular contest. Best J Triumph, we saw his work there. Maybe the all-weather will help him. I found a place for Rock the Tree because he's a horse in form, and it was a dominant win. You can see him waving to the crowd, looking up at the big screen there.
Yeah, you can roll through the form of this race just time and time again, and you just end up getting more confused. So I'm going with the winning form. I'm going to tip Double Point to beat Rock the Tree.
All right, OK, we've still got one more to have a look at, and that is what at this stage is our favourite, Paul, in Happy Friendship, the Michael Freeman runner.
Yeah, look, I'm going to side with him. I just liked his track work leading into this. It wasn't a bad trial, this one. He just nice, quiet trial in behind. Another horse that doesn't mind the surface. He's a 2-time winner on it. Joe Moreira jumps aboard. So I'll side with him.
I've got him in for third. I thought he had a little excuse last start behind Diamond Friends in the early stages of the race, but he didn't really hit the line that well. Having said that, his best form's clearly been on this surface in the past, but you know, again, a little bit of a juggling act, but he'll go in for me for sure.
All right, but a bit of a head scratcher here, Paul, for the first leg of the triple trio.
I found it a bit tricky. I ended up siding with the favourite after all that, with Happy Friendship on top. To beat the two last start winners, Rock the Tree and Double Point, and winningly, he'll lead a site, and he's been running pretty consistently in his last few starts. So 12, 3, 2, 10, but Exotic's the way to go.
Yeah, I saw it similar. I just went with Double Point. I just thought that was an outstanding win from Double Point. Casper had a treble on Wednesday night, so the stable really firing at the moment. Rock the Tree, Happy Friendship, and then I sort of looked at Furious Pegasus and Equity Doctrine as the next two, but I think I went the same exotic here, didn't I?
Yeah.
2, 3, 12 as Paul, the QQP. Play it that way.
Not much argument for me. I would be double point as well there in race number 4. All right, quick break for us. Back with race number 5 on the other side of this, the first leg of the 6-up.